Professor Wednesday.
Look at his face. He's so shocked. Finally, yes.
What? 10,000. 10.
You're a big player now. Previously on High Stakes Poker, a new group came to Vegas and sat down in our poker suite. It didn't take long before our first big bluff. Antonio Esfandiari secured a role in a Nick Cassavetes movie.
I'm in your movies?
I'm going to be in the movies. Finally, yes.
Joe Hashem broke one of his cardinal rules.
What am I doing being with you again?
Strategy stuff, you're still
I swore I would never gamble with you again.
Hey everybody, AJ Benza alongside Gabe Kaplan. Welcome to our High Stakes Poker Suite. Well, you saw this group last week.
Hashem, 3-ways?
And you know that Antonio Esfandiari and Patrick Antonius have about what they came with, about $500,000 apiece.
Right,
Phil Locke, Nick Cassavetes, and Joe Hashem are all plus 40 to 60,000. And Negreanu, Lederer, and Simon are the losers so far at this stage of play.
And we found out that Nick Cassavetes gives Pulp Fiction 98 out of 100. And Joe Hashem has a friendly rivalry going with Phil Locke and Antonio Esfandiari.
Over on 30?
Joe's just going to call the $800 big blind with ace-queen.
Antonius will play.
And Phil Locke's just going to call the $800 blind with ace-king suited.
74.
This is exactly liar's poker.
So let's see if slow playing works out for one of these two guys.
I reserve the right to take myself out of the auction while the hand is in problem.
Queen 3-9.
Great flop for Antonio, just what he needed. Ace would have been a very bad card from a queen, is the best he could hope for.
And he bets out with $5,400.
I think that's going to be all she wrote.
Demonstrating that there are two ways to play this hand. The way I played it, and the way other people play it.
It's, what is it to me?
One card, please.
You don't pick it, I pick it.
The players have agreed to show one card of all winning hands, at least for a round.
If you pick one card at random and it's a queen, that means the probability of a... Okay, so I said 74.
79.
82.
What movie are we doing now? Are we doing a movie like last
Matrix
week?
1.
They're betting on the Matrix.
It's not an income average of the three, right? It's not even an income-related question, it's just the movie.
That's a tough one.
How Nick Cassavetes will rate the Matrix 1 to 100.
85. This is your rating?
I'm going to say 79.
Well, I'm sure Keanu Reeves is sitting on the edge of his chair at home.
No, I didn't mean that. my guess.
Calling up Lawrence Fishburne and saying, hey, buddy,
Guess what?
guess what? They're rating our movies.
Stand up.
No, it's only Matrix 1.
That's right.
It's close. The market's
This
close.
is really exciting in the middle of a poker show.
It's closing in.
It's this or golf talk. What do you want?
You're right.
Daniel's going to raise to 2,500 with his 6-5 of spades.
Or 5-6 of spades. It just depends on how you look at that hand.
88.
And Patrick's going to call with ace-10.
88 to you, Phil.
Enough poker. Let's get back to the Matrix rating. Come on.
I'm in a pot, but I could care less. I just want to know if you're getting warm on 88.
4-3-8 on the flop.
Daniel slopped an open-end straight draw. Would have made it if that 8 was a 7.
That's $4 grand.
89 to him, right?
Patrick has missed.
It's 88. 87, 88.
But he's going to call the 4,000. He feels if he catches an ace or a 10, he'll have the best hand, and maybe he'll be able to buy the pot.
Nobody minds if it's...
He's actually right. Daniel doesn't have a hand.
There's an ace for Patrick.
That's not a bad card for Daniel. Daniel's got a flush draw now also.
89.
And Daniel bets 10,000. He'll be very happy to take the pot right here. He's hoping Patrick doesn't have an ace. Now, if Patrick raises, unless he raises a really big amount, Daniel will probably have to call.
90? 90?
Just gonna call.
Patrick just calls. Daniel needs a spade, a deuce, or a 7.
And the 4 spades on the river.
And Daniel makes his flush. Daniel checks. He's hoping Patrick has that ace. Probably thinks he does. And he's trying to trap Patrick.
Patrick bets 18,000.
And Daniel is just going to call. I'm surprised. Patrick would have to have a full house, which was very unlikely, or he would have to have backed into a flush also. I'm surprised that Daniel didn't. Did I say I was surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised that you're surprised.
And Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne at home are also surprised.
So bad.
Hashem, 3-ways?
Whoa.
What he thinks of Matrix.
I want to know now.
Joe, what did you guess so I can just pick your side?
What is it? Is it 88 or not?
It is not 88.
What is it?
87.
Oh, I was going to say 88 or 87.
Welcome back to High Stakes Poker. I'm AJ Benza alongside Gabe Kaplan. So, 87 is the score for the Matrix. But I got to ask you, Gabe, these guys are giving a new meaning to the phrase prop betting. Come on.
They're also giving new meaning to the expression, who gives a
Wait. Am I picking up that you're not particularly interested in this stuff? What's going on?
AJ, the name of this show is not High Stakes Prop Bets with Phil and Antonio. We've got some great poker players at this table. I would just like to see them concentrate a little bit more on poker.
You know, they're both really good players, but maybe we should put Antonio and Phil on different shows, split them up a little bit.
What's the matter with you?
What do I do now?
Never let anybody outside this studio know what you're thinking. Never.
All right.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I spoil my co-hosts.
I'm sorry. I forgot. Let's get back to the table.
Never. You don't understand.
How many push-ups does Sam Simon think Phil Hellmuth can do?
Oh, well, now we're into the proposition that America is dying to know how many push-ups Phil Hellmuth can do. When you get to how many times Doyle can fall asleep at the table in an hour, let me know.
Yeah, in a row.
Not in a lifetime, no.
Is Phil Hellmuth in the back somewhere? Is he going to come out and start doing push-ups?
I don't know. Daniel's raised at 25 with his 9s.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that clip. Body's pretty bad.
But you have to remember, if he sees this...
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this.
A little bit. Well, I don't think it's just what I think.
It's just what you think.
Right now.
Phil Lock raised to 16,000 with his aces.
Interesting here, Joe Hashem has ace-king. Howard Lederer threw away 7s. Let's see if Joe Hashem will call. No, he won't.
Wow.
He's not going to call with ace-king. When Phil Lock raises, people listen.
Oh, yeah. Does a great job.
Daniel's called, and Patrick's trying to figure out if it's worth it to come in with a queen-8.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Nope.
Once again,
One card, sir.
as I do, I don't want to see a flop. I'm going to check. Focus in. What's happening over there with the Lockmeister? Check it. Okay, I love that
King
card.
10 deuce on the flop.
And Joe Hashem is real lucky he didn't play his ace-king. He would have been in big trouble here. And very sneakily, Phil Lock checks on the flop.
7 on the turn.
Very interesting. I wonder if Howard had stuck around, if Phil Lock would have checked on the flop.
Yeah.
Howard would have made trip 7s if he did.
$17,500 bet from Phil Lock.
If I were Daniel here, I would think that Phil Lock's got 3 kings. But Daniel's not thinking that, doesn't look like.
Okay, you got it.
Daniel makes a wise choice, lays it down.
Oh, that's right, I get to see a card.
And Phil's got to show a card. He's debating which ace to show.
He's got aces.
All right.
Wow,
Ace of hearts,
such
too.
a luck lock. He's got
Ace
aces.
of
Antonio really zeroes in on how Phil plays.
Checks the flop.
I think I made a good fold.
Weak bet on the turn. Felt like that.
I was being...
Yum, yum. Okay, Dr. Simon, are you locked in? Push-ups
Yeah,
to
you're
the
trying to crack a big hand, Daniel Negreanu. Shame on you!
I had a pair of 9s, sir.
That was a
So close.
I know.
So
That 10 looked,
close.
that's when I saw that 10. I looked back and went,
By the way, you really wish you had my hand.
Cassavetti and Joe, are you guys in?
You really would have
Push-up,
punished
Sam,
this play
Simon,
with the
Holmes.
pocket sevens.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Okay, Hashim, you want to do the honors? Go ahead.
You're just check folding the flop and
Full push-ups
then
in one
just
hit,
crushing.
right?
Raise.
Daniel makes it 2,500 with his kings.
But if he had
Making
them,
sure that I
obviously,
know
he would
what
play
the bid is.
Yeah.
sevens and nines. Pretty similar.
I got lucky.
And it's a reversal of last hand. Phil Locke's got the middle pair. Daniel's got the big pair this time. And Howard's going to come in here, I'm pretty sure, with King Jack of Diamonds for 2,500.
Now, and the thing gets in. Can I change my mind?
No.
No,
Once you
you
buy
just-
it,
once you buy, it's
It's
over.
up to you, Mr. Hashim.
Oh, already?
You're betting
I
on
folded
healthy
one an hour
push-ups.
ago.
What-
And you're mentally checked out an hour ago.
Hey, can I play this one? How much push-ups are my
Yeah, you're in.
Okay, who started?
Hashim. Hashim, we're waiting for you to start.
I said 15.
15?
All right.
Nick Cassavetes mistakenly senses weakness here and thinks he can raise and take this pot with his ace-jack.
A 9 on me and hurting me.
Yeah, no sweat.
He's going to be surprised when it gets to Mr. Negreanu.
It's going to raise to 9,300.
I don't know. I have no
Pull
idea.
in the...
There's a 25.
Yes, sir.
6,800 more. Not a big raise.
Oh, this is.
Daniel's got a raise here because if he just calls 6,800, Phil Locke and Howard Lederer will probably call. They'll be priced in. So Daniel's just thinking about how much to raise.
Raise.
I folded. But I would like, if you're folding, I want to show you my hand.
Whoa.
Dumbass.
Sorry.
Howard.
That
Careful,
can't affect
children.
anything.
Careful, children. Those cards had nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
hand at all.
they're not...
That's bad. That's really bad.
And Howard's hand
I didn't do anything. No,
I would have just done this, and you got me going.
You can't
was
do
turned
this.
over.
How many like been holding cards for what?
both Nick Cassavetes and Daniel saw King Jack.
Yeah,
Sir, look at the guy's blowing off the horse before he's even in the stable.
wow.
Now, seeing that King Jack affected Nick Cassavetes a little bit because he's got a jack. But he's acting like it's a major deal. And Daniel's probably putting him on 2 jacks.
That hand doesn't turn up, I for sure call you.
If that hand throws up, you for sure call me.
Absolutely.
Thanks, gentlemen.
I didn't do anything.
Whatever.
They turned up their hand.
No, I
Two
didn't
jacks. He would have called.
Yeah,
They
I sure
king
would've
jack.
called.
I gotta show
Show
one
it
card.
2 jacks?
He has 2 kings.
I show a king. Huh? Well, I don't know. Can you see through here or what?
Wait, bring up.
Was that 2 jacks that was shown over
He
there?
showed king jack and then he folded because there was a jack out. I was
I
gonna fold
folded 2
too.
eights.
But
This, I show 2 8s, like no worries.
Good answer.
And then Howard's like, I've never held. That's a card.
The home of high-stakes poker is none other than the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. Experience the lap of luxury at the Golden Nugget after a multi-million-dollar renovation. Every suite surrounds you with the best that life has to offer. The Golden Nugget. Indulge yourself.
Well, you can get away with too much time in Ireland. Overcommit myself.
Careful, boys.
Wow. I got a call if I did.
That either cost me a lot of money or saved me a lot of money. Well, very likely cost me.
What? Nice hand.
He was definitely calling.
Well, Nick Cassavetes is going to keep up the pretense that he had 2 jacks in that hand.
He turned over. Did you see that?
Now, how do we really believe if you gave the Matrix an
It
87?
was called anyway. The Jacks.
Because there was no jacks in the Matrix.
Do you know him, Pacheco?
Dr. Pacheco. Pacheco.
I'm telling you, this is raised to 3,500
Yeah,
with the
kings.
sevens.
Howard helped me out.
Yeah. Little tag team over there.
Oh, we had a lively hand, I guess.
Oh, that's brutal.
I guess there are, yeah. How about King Jack? That would have been a scary flop.
If I knew you had King Jack, I would have let you come in before the flop. I didn't.
Very cutely,
I was worried about that.
Daniel brings up King Jack again while he has King Jack, and now he flops 3 jacks.
What do you know?
So we're not going no pushing.
And Patrick has to feel he has the best hand here with 2 sevens.
Cheese, chicken, spinach.
Cheese, chicken, spinach. Okay,
That's 5,500.
Whatever it was, I didn't eat it.
What do you know what was in it?
Tomatoes. Rice, a little bit of it.
Daniel raised it to 17,500.
That's a prize, Patrick. It's a little uncomfortable there in his chair. I didn't expect that. A check raise bluff here from Daniel at this point is unlike Daniel. He's capable of doing it. But I have the benefit of seeing the cards, and Patrick doesn't, and Patrick doesn't believe.
Ace on the turn.
Daniel checks. He says, hey, I was only kidding. I don't have anything. And I hope you paired that ace. Let's see if Patrick bites.
Yeah, you got him. That's 27,000.
Now, I'm pretty sure Daniel's going to raise. He made 27,000 more by checking.
I did a bet with a champagne saffron.
Just calls.
Close, huh? 9 on the river.
9 of hearts, 3 hearts out there. Daniel checks again. I'm a little confused in this hand. I guess Daniel was going to check call again on the river. 9 of hearts probably scared him.
So, of course, I had to get it.
He actually won more money in that hand than he should have won.
Well, Negreanu pulls in 2 pots in a row.
Thanks, gentlemen. If I knew you had King Jack, I would have let you come in before the flop.
Welcome back to the Golden Nugget. We're playing high-stakes poker.
35?
How many push-ups can the shark do?
Mako or Great White?
They both have weak dorsal fins.
I just wanted to confirm that
35?
Sam Simon is thinking about Antonio.
He is thinking about me.
The number's locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in. You can't change it, yeah. I just love that Sam Simon is thinking about me. You're right, Howard. I should embrace that, you know? I want to enjoy that. When I was a kid,
Thinking
I
about
used to
your
watch Simpsons, you know, my friends would come up and be like, one day that guy's going to think of me, you know? If I only knew. If I only would have known, you know?
I'm picturing you without a shirt.
Oh, he goes to the clubs naked. On how he's out there naked with a hat, just a hat on. Naked.
your bid, though. I've never seen it.
Naked. He's out there naked. That's true. I'm just saying. Are you embarrassed now?
Is Daniel from Toronto or West Virginia?
Halloween.
I can turn it up.
Yeah. he was naked.
Two pair for
Block's got a pair of sixes.
I just started last
that's
couple days.
5,100.
You just started the last couple of
Antonio was
Yes.
trying to steal the money on the button, but now he can take it honestly.
I have in my house.
Got
I
way
have
the
a
best
simulator.
hand.
You think I was doing it outdoor?
Yeah, like,
Are you
a
crazy?
little snowstorm. Let me go
I
back.
played Torrey Pines is what I did. I did. Played 18 and Torrey
We're
Pines.
going to play a game at the Bahamas, yeah? We have to play.
Yeah, I have, well...
And Phil
second
believes-
Grandma's pretty hard. I'm playing one day...
Antonio's got to show a card.
In the fourth.
Deuce.
Qualifiers.
No, he shows a queen.
At a minimum, you had
And
a
after
queen.
that, they're
At
gonna
a minimum?
slam. They're gonna
Wow, I did good, kid.
There's a...
Need a
I'm
queen.
playing the World
Now I
Cup
feel
thing.
good.
World Cup of
Pressure
Poker
off.
Thursday.
That's the
And
sound.
then,
Patrick says, why are you touching me?
I want to make a move against a minimum.
I got an email from Megan. She was like,
I would have folded through it. I mean, I think
so I'm bringing my clubs. I don't even know why.
Now he's got 3 queens and he's saying
Yeah.
that.
no, I didn't.
You're on.
Can I get some of that?
Can you get some of it?
Sam, you want more
I'll take
action?
it.
I don't think I can. It sounds like you know something. That's the only problem. I just don't.
All right, how much on 50?
Much on 50?
Yeah. 5,000?
I'll do another 1,000.
On 50?
Sure.
2,000.
Wow, you reckon you can do 50?
You want to bet?
50 push-ups, this guy?
Wow. Look me in the eye and tell me you can do 50.
2,500 total.
Nick Cassavetes raising up with
Sam,
ace-king
can you
here.
do 50? How much would you like to maybe do a little financial wager on that?
This is turned from how many push-ups Phil Hellmuth can do to how many push-ups Antonio
Let's
can
bet
do
like
himself.
friendly, 5,000.
He wants to bet 5,000 that he can do 50
It's like
push-ups.
one Nick of Bart's hair, you know? It's like,
One Nick of Bart's hair.
did he have hair?
He had 4 or 5 little stubs.
Patrick has called Nick Cassavetes raised to 2,500 with 6-7 offsuit.
50 is a lot. 50 is a lot. But for 5,000, I might be able to do it.
597 on the flop.
Nick's missed. Patrick's got a pair and an inside straight draw.
Joe, you want to bet on 550?
How much?
50.
Nick bets 4,200.
How much? 5,000?
Little small.
No, I can't. I was going to take the other side. I can't against you.
I think Nick likes his bet right now.
And Patrick realizes that his pair are probably good here. He's going to find out anyway.
Raised to 14,200.
All I know is every single time I've ever gone into a gym on the road, Antonio's been there.
Is that true?
But I have run into...
The answer's
What?
supposed to be once.
Once at the Four Gods.
Nick doesn't look like he wants to give up here.
No matter what the flop.
I think.
I would almost bet that if there was a way to prove it.
It was in that weird...
You were with,
There's
you were
some...
with John Jawanda.
It's a gym.
Was John
I'll
Jawanda
just
there?
describe you the
Was John
location.
Jawanda there?
No. It was just you and me. We were working out together.
Buddy lays it down.
You're bonding?
50.
We're working out together.
Yeah, quality time? Was it a moment?
All right, let's get back to the important
Yeah,
stuff.
I
don't wanna miss a hand.
poker's poker, but this is
Okay,
something
I'm
else.
1,000 with you as well. If you want.
Antonio, where's the gym on the road where you kind of check in and then you walk down the long hallway? And then you get to the gym.
Just do the 30. And then do 50. Yes,
Anyone side action?
just do the push-ups.
Anyone side action?
Okay, let's see the push-ups.
Okay, no bet. I
do
think
it.
you can do. I would like bet that.
God, I would love to
55.
step on his back right now.
I'll bet. If I take the 55, does that mean I get 55 and over or under? No.
Why don't you do a Chinese auction and you stop at a
Chinese
certain
auction.
number?
That's
I have no
and then
bet.
play the game, and then
Come on, guys. This is
Antonio,
let's go.
How many do I have to do?
Do the push-ups.
35, right?
But you got to go all the way down. No, that's not a point. No, it's no. Your chest is got to go to the ground. You can't do. You can't do. You
I'll
just
tell you what, we'll have a middle person be the judge.
just put somebody put a hand on it. You did not go to the ground. I'm looking at you. Hey, you must put me on drawing dead, and the guy's going like this. Chest has to touch your ground. No, your chest has to touch your ground. I don't need to put my hand. Put your chest on the ground.
That's easy.
I'm not putting my hand on your chest.
This is not a full
Yeah, but I
push-up.
think it do.
This is not, those weren't.
I went as low as
And by the way, you did too. Pay up.
Okay,
That's it. You already lost.
I want to touch Antonio, so I'll provide the fifth.
Disagreeing with the
And I think you should want to.
That should have been form. It should have been one fist.
By the way, you did too.
Now, get on with it.
you want to
Let's go.
collect on that, you can. But I haven't done it yet.
I wanted to beg out of the bet, but you, it's all right by me.
Are we waiting for them anyway?
Put your hand out.
We're waiting for them.
Well, get before you're gone.
Put your hand, no, on the ground, flat on the ground. His hand has your chest has to touch your ground.
No, that's... Okay, we'll vote.
It's much more important.
I don't vote.
It's much more important. I'm going to be looking at this form.
I bet you are.
Okay.
How many? That's good.
Good. All right, let's go.
They have to touch.
Okay, but I'll still be the judge here. He's got to keep the back.
That's fair.
That's very fair. That's 3
And if you
plates.
break a plate, it bets off.
They use 3 plates all the time.
Come on with
I'm
that.
not in the Marines. I'm playing poker, you dumbass.
Hey, don't say ass. Here we go. If you break those plates, it's over. If you break the plates, you lose the bet. You lose the bet.
Okay, 35.
Up, no.
I'm hitting the plate every
He's
time.
hitting the plate. He is.
We've got our push-up counter ready. Finally, for 4 seasons, we've had it waiting, hoping someone would have a push-up bet.
I know.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
They're not letting me down.
33, 34, 35.
Easy peasy. Yeah.
No.
35.
No.
God, I was trying to go over 52.
It was
I
5,000
really want to go
actually.
over 52.
He's one of these kids that
I
can do
would
like
have
a
bet
million.
I would have gone up to
exactly.
60 probably. With a fist for sure. Fist is easy.
All right, he's right around there.
Kind of
Okay,
got
good
this
job. Let's play poker.
Nice job. Antonio.
Yeah. And he's making believe he's tired.
Oh, yeah. When we come back, Howard Lederer will do squat thrusts.
We just saw Antonio collect on his push-up prop bet, proving once and for all that poker players will bet on anything.
How much on we name a movie, what he thinks of is 0 to 10.
I don't mind.
Yes!
All
I
right.
like this guy.
Pulp Fiction, 0 to 10. Lock it in.
If you're a degenerate like most gamblers are, you enjoy the gamble. And there's a deck of cards that fits every style.
We're talking Pulp Fiction 0 to 100.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said about 3 times.
It gives us old guys a way to compete that young guys can run around to.
I'm thinking what he thinks.
You lose, Joe.
Yeah, it's 100, I think. 98.
I was gonna go to 96. God, I know you can tell quality when you see it.
When you wake up tomorrow morning, what t-shirt are you going to wear? The blue one? Okay, well, then I'll bet.
Here we go. If you break those plates, it's over. If you break the plates, you lose the bet.
I love Nick Cassavetes, but he bet me that I could not do 35 push-ups, and he lost $1,000.
Antonio, good job.
Poker players will bet on anything. I wish they would start betting a little bit more on poker here.
Good eye, good eye.
Well, maybe that's the end of the prop session.
Yeah.
Antonio's prop bets.
Well, he's winded now, so he can't do much talking.
Raise.
And he raised to 2,300 with his nines. Ace-8 for Antonius, he'll play. Another ace-8.
And Joe Hashem heard me.
All right.
There was a third ace-8 there.
Yeah, Cassavetes.
He threw it away. But Joe Hashem's raised to 10,500. And let's really get some action here, Antonio. Go ahead. Go for it. Raise with your nines. Make it 28,000.
Oh, call.
And Patrick calls. Very little chance of a ace or an 8 coming out here. Maybe diamonds.
Yeah. 7, Jack, 5.
Antonio still has the best hand. And he's first to act.
Well, he bets 25 grand.
Well, I gotta say one thing. These players are not gambling a lot, but they're reading each other very well.
You got it.
One hand, one card. I mean, we need to see one card.
Antonio's gonna take down this hand. I bet he shows a 9.
9 of diamonds.
7, 9 of
Ooh, 9, 10 of diamonds.
9, 10 of diamonds.
9 8.
Oh, 9, 8 straight to a double.
Double Uzi.
Double. Maybe pocket nines, huh? I don't know.
Bingo!
It's amazing. If they gave you $1 million to set pick a hand, I'm almost certain that you would get the hand in.
That I would get it?
Yeah.
Right after I saw the 9 or after?
After you saw the 9.
Yeah, but not.
Step 1 foot into the Golden Nugget Las Vegas Casino and you'll know what all the talk is about. Games for everyone, from slots and blackjack to pie gallon poker. Just one of the reasons why it's home of high-stakes poker.
On which IQ test? The one where 130's G's?
Whatever he wants. Whatever he wants.
You gotta give him a standard.
No, whatever he wants.
Have you ever taken an IQ test?
Sure.
Now, Antonio and Phil trying to get a bet on about an
You
IQ
won't tell us
test.
the results, though.
No, you wouldn't tell anybody?
You wouldn't tell me.
Really?
I swear to God.
I haven't told anybody on the
Are you
letter.
Veteran's
modest
gonna
or
limp
you
in with aces.
Well, it's got to be one or the other.
I would think that Phil Locke has a high IQ.
It's favorite to be
I'll
embarrassed.
give you that.
It's favored to be one of those two.
Yeah.
And I think conversation is going to get around to him taking a test, but I think these guys are through with it.
Yeah.
I don't think Phil and Antonio are going to get any more propositions
I don't know.
on with this group. Meanwhile, Howard Letter has got what he wanted. He limped in with his aces. Antonio took the bait.
And he's raised it up to
It's a
7,300.
number that gets you in the Mensa. Anything 150 or above. In the test I took.
Are you guys betting?
I would think Phil Locke would do very well on an IQ test.
I think you're right.
Emotional intelligence. Okay, because I'd probably fail there. But
I'm serious.
I know you're serious. I'm not
You
betting.
can't count the shell game we play before every show.
Then no.
Okay. Meanwhile, here comes Howard's raise.
Yep, 28,000.
He's hoping that Antonio
That same thing.
has tens or jacks. Daniel doing a little play on what happened when Howard's card slipped out of his hand.
So it's important to mess up.
I probably would have shifted.
See you, Antonio.
I had the exact hand you didn't want me to turn over, King, Queen of Spades. So they're both the same
Show
hand.
one card, kid.
Show one card.
Important.
Oh, this is the one where you look
Forgot
at
about
both,
that,
but they're
huh?
the same. That's that trick, yeah.
An ace.
Okay, yeah. You did the let's
Yeah.
show which ace from ace to.
Well, we haven't seen much action from this group, but we really haven't had a hand over hand. Maybe we'll see it on our last couple of hands tonight. Or this group is going to play a couple of more games. I think we'll see something.
Oh, definitely.
I was going to play with you.
Okay, let's do this. Howard, I already know the answer, so it would have to be you and Negreanu or something. But the age at which Antonio was the #1 paper sales guy for San Jose Mercury Times, San Francisco Chronicle. There was a year in his life where he was the #1 sales guy for getting new subscriptions over the phone. So
Kid,
how old was
doctor.
Antonio when that happened? You guys can Chinese auction. I can't get
I don't want to bet that one.
No?
Totally confused. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I'm just going to tell it because it's such a great... I can't
Why
hold
don't you
myself.
bet on how many
9
subscriptions
years
he
old.
sold?
At 9 per hour.
11. Oh, at 11.
9, I was the #1 newspaper delivery boy. 11, I was selling them on
I was
the
going to
phone.
say something like 14.
Then they found out I wasn't old enough, so they let me work under my mom's name.
Isn't that amazing? At 11, he was
On the phone?
he was like...
Like, what's the number? What are we talking about? You were the #1.
Yeah, like
What's the number that
the average sell is like 6, 7, 8 a night.
Everybody's out, so Patrick's going to raise to 3,500.
Probably.
7-5 offsuit.
What were you selling?
Phil Locke's going to slow play his ace-king again.
Like,
Didn't work out for him the last time.
It's definitely a poker skill because Bill Ivey, he was like the #1 policeman.
Well, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't say #1 anything.
The policeman's benevolent fund charity guy. He was
There's
great.
a king for Locke.
And a 7 for Patrick Antonius.
Yeah.
Locke's going to check.
I don't want to get into that story.
If Patrick's not going for it on the flop, he checks also.
4 diamonds on the turn.
Those charities are interesting.
Let's do a diamond check simultaneously. What do you say? 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. We got to check.
I haven't gotten tired of him in like 8, 9 years.
I know, that's amazing.
I really haven't. I love the guy.
Phil Locke's got ace-king with the king of diamonds.
He's never admitted that he loves me, by the way.
made that little speech,
Yep.
and he got Patrick to bet 5,000 with a pair of sevens.
Summer show. We had him tied to a lie detector test, and I said, "Do you love me?" He goes, "No," and the guy administering the test goes, "Liar." It was beautiful.
Aww.
Yeah, but the goal that day was to trick the lie detector test guy. I succeeded.
Phil Lock still has him called 5,000.
There he goes.
Very reluctantly, with the king of diamonds and ace king, he calls.
There's an ace on the river.
Aces and kings.
Check.
Trying to get Patrick to bet again.
I got you crushed, sir.
And yes, I got you crushed, Patrick.
You can never be too careful.
Time for more high-stakes poker.
It lags a little, right? It's like...
The one I just got one a couple months ago. It's perfect.
It's not good enough for Howard that he can watch any
picture-
program
I got
from
the
his
newest
TV
one.
anywhere in the world, you know, because the picture quality is not,
I really-
I would let her, you know? I mean, you know, I own Google.
You get him a T1
I watch, there's one show on TV that I watch that's not in high def, and that's The Daily Show. Literally, because I just can't stand watching regular definition anymore.
Oh, you've become a TV snob.
I've become a definition snob.
You're a definition snob. Oh, is that regular def? Forget it.
I just don't
Not
like
watching
looking
that.
at it. It doesn't appeal to me, the picture quality.
Phil Lock's going to raise to 3,600 with his 10-7 spades.
If you get money,
Go with the extra.
16.
I think I did. A couple extra.
Anyway, that's
That's really
just
why.
for me. I like seeing.
What about sports? I mean, if you're in like another country and you want to watch football games or whatever, you can watch anything you want.
I just watch iTunes when I'm on the road, you know, or something. You know, just download iTunes.
Joe Hashem's going to call with king 3 of hearts.
Or I'll bring a couple DVDs with me,
Yeah.
and I'll follow the games on ESPN.com and just won't watch them.
Deuce 6-5 on the flop.
That's good if you don't go away for a long time.
What?
Joe has the inside straight draw, backdoor flush
My
draw.
leg's just a little, like, I want to go just a little bit
The
lower.
lock is missed. Check, check.
3 on the turn.
Joe Hashem has a pair now.
But if you're gone long, I mean, in Europe,
Could be putting Phil Lock on 2 overcards.
How much?
Not all of them.
That's
On
3,000.
Sky Sports.
you don't get all of them, but you get a bunch. You get 8 of them on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Sky Sports they've got.
And Phil Lock says you don't have a 4.
1, 2, and 3. They
I
show
think
3
Phil
games.
Lock is saying you don't have a 4.
Late, and then
I have an overpair, and I know it's good.
on Sunday.
I like it. I like having my home TV on the road. I just think it's so cool. I'll stay up to date on my TiVo because usually when I go home, I'm on the road to come back and there's all this stuff. Spend a whole day watching it. It's not bad, but. Do you watch Nip Tuck?
I've watched a couple seasons on DVD, like on the road.
And Joe Hashem's not giving up.
I like it.
Heroes.
I love Heroes too.
Great show. Curb Enthusiasm.
I love Heroes.
I love this
Ace on the river.
What Heroes?
I just every episode a guy changes
From good to bad to bad.
good to bad to good and then back and dies. Just
doesn't
about
really
every
die.
character. It's just a little like.
I like the
The first season
Yeah,
was
first season was
phenomenal.
fantastic.
The second season, I watched 2 TV shows. I watched Dexter,
Yeah,
and I watched Brotherhood.
what the Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
I heard that's good. Really?
The show is awesome. But let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Greatest thing.
Yeah. Somebody dies.
I really thought Jimmy Smith was wonderful this season, and he kind of started off slow. That character, I was like not loving it, and then they really.
Hashem bets $20,500.
I don't believe Joe Hashem thinks he has the best hand.
Or is there a waitress?
He knows if he checks and Phil Lock bets, he's got to throw his hand away.
You get pineapple juice. I ordered one for the entire
So he
family.
bets here to represent that he's got a 4,
Women mess with your head.
or maybe even aces up.
That's what they do. They do. Mess with your head.
I finally couldn't stand it and started watching Mad Men.
I know I'm supposed to make it 63. 100% that's what I'm supposed to do.
Phil Lock is right.
I heard that
63 would get it.
Wear all the layers that you would have had to wear back then in terms of the
I am such a
undergarments, the girdles, the bras, along with the authentic
I
clothing.
lose. I lost.
Don't show me the 4. Don't show me the 4. Show me a 9.
First of all, you know he has a 4. If you go all in, you're going to win the pot.
Show me the 9. I want to see a 9 and 7. A 9 or a 7. What do you show? King of hearts.
King 4 hearts.
So I want to show this card.
If you're bluffing, it's a bluff, kill him.
Can I show this card?
Yes.
Yeah. How much?
Well, I know you have a 4, so there's no point in showing it.
Show me. Tell me. Give me a figure. I'll show it to you.
For what? I'm not paying. What do I care? I know what it is.
Sure?
Yeah.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
All right.
You got it. 500 done.
That's so clean.
See, I did that to you. So you were the only one in pain. I wanted him to be in pain.
Everybody
That was
at the table, including Joe Hasham, thinks he was
That was pretty
bluffing.
sexy, Joe. I gotta admit, that was pretty sexy.
Doesn't know he had the best hand. Phil Locke does his Phil Hellmuth impression.
Time now for this week's high pressure moment presented by SpadeClub.com.
On our last hand, Joe Hasham had a pair of 3s. Phil Locke had 10 high. Both players thought they were bluffing, but Joe Hasham fired $20,500 worth of high pressure on the river and did not give Phil Locke a chance to bluff.
At SpadeClub.com, there are big cash prizes and no buy-in. See site for details. Next time on High Stakes Poker, a new player shakes up the game when Sam Simon drops out.
Dur is here, ladies and gentlemen. May you have seatbelts and airbags.
Patrick Antonius makes his mark on the game.
Wow.
But it's Tom Durdwan and Howard Lederer who play a baffling hand.
This is one of the weirdest hands I've ever seen.